Hey everybody, Mr. Nobody here, and today going to tell you how to change the sound effect of a mesh file. You might be wondering why you would want to, if you're creating your own mod and you do not have the luxury of using 3D model making software or anything like that to create your own meshes, etc. I mean, you're still going to be using a lot of the same sound files and everything from meshes that do get changed during the 'cause most meshes people edit are usually based off of an existing mesh. Hardly any meshes people make are original, like they straight up created it themselves. I mean, some are originals, and those people know how to handle the software, know exactly what is needed for it. But people say, like myself, who do not know every single piece of the mesh formula, usually have to recreate or create their own based off of stuff other people have already done. So it might be our own original design, but it's not our own original file. So, what I mean by all this is, say, for example, you want a carpeted area or a grassy area, a rocky area, something that does not exist within the compounds of the creation kit. So you wanted a square of grass or an actual square of carpet, you are not going to find it. You might find an actual rug that covers the floor, but not an actual floor piece. Same with grass. You might find one grassy patch by itself, but it actually has no collision. You fall through it. So you actually have to cover items with this grassy patch just to give it the illusion that you're walking on grass. But a lot of times you're gonna have to put a collision barrier underneath it, and it's actually quite a nuisance. So you decide you're gonna go ahead and you find, like, say, a square that you think is a good size for the flooring, and you're going to want to have NIFScope, the most latest version. As of this video, I am using NIFScope, I believe it's 2.0. So let's see, 2.0 pre-Alpha 6, and also for those interested in what texture program I use Paint.net. This actually allows layers, just like Photoshop, and if I wanted to go ahead and just do a quick little demonstration, I could come in, just throw that there, effects, let's see, stylize. I can come in, and as you can see, I can do my own normal maps if I actually want to. So, if I want to. But that's not the point of the video for the textures. It's just, that's what I use for my making of meshes. So go ahead and go into the data folder of Special Edition. Go to wherever you keep your mesh files, etc. So what you'll eventually do for those who are just wanting to replace the mesh, you're going to use NifScope to make a copy of the mesh you want. So for me, I used uh, a wooden floor from Windhelm. So see Windhelm interior wood floor, but I do pretty much saved as in carpet floor. And then as you see, I put the textures, my own texture on it. I still got to work with the uh, normal map, so it's not as glossy, looking like a freaking waxed floor. So I'm still experimenting with that. But since I used a wood floor, but I want a carpeted floor, I had to actually figure out where the sound file was for the mesh. So what you're going to want to do is go through and for me the collision object is where I usually find my the sounds I need or the sound file. So go through and eventually you're going to want to find chunk materials. Go in, when you drop it, you'll see another thing that says chunk. Right now, as you can see when I hover over, it says array index 0. But that's okay because that's the one you're going to click. You'll see that now it says for matte material carpet. So that's the sound file. When I walk on it, now it's going to say carpet. Originally, it was matte underscore wood. So, but you'll come in, you can put your mouse right over, and as you can see, it shows you all the sound uh, for that you can choose from. You cannot move the mouse to go up. See, it goes like that. So you're going to have to sit there, use your finger or something, and as you can see, you still actually can change. See, I erased the material underscore carpet. See, it's that simple. But if you wanted to make a grass piece, then you would go to right, where it says it's like second from the bottom, I believe. Yeah, on the left side. So you'd go to matte material grass, or if you wanted to have them walk on a glass, like say you decide you're going to make a mesh, like say use ash, like an ash mesh, and instead of keeping it ashes, you decide you want to make it look like glass, shattered glass. Then you can just probably walk over and go matte underscore glass and be able to do that, which is the fifth from the bottom on the right side. You still got sand, stone, mud. I mean, as you can see, there's some pretty interesting materials around there. But once I changed it from matte underscore wood, which is the 3, 4, like the seventh from the top, you can't miss it when you look down through the list. I changed it as soon as I changed it from that to matte underscore material underscore carpet. Now, whenever I walk on the mesh within my while testing my mod, it always sounds like I'm walking on carpet. So I just wanted to uh, point that out. Just make sure I didn't mess up my file when showing its location and changing a little. So again, go to chunk mat. That's what you're going to try to find. And yeah, there it is. This I'm still trying to figure out. But Yeah, it's not too bad. Alright. But yeah, that's pretty much exactly how you change the sound of a mesh file. I'm pretty sure you might be able to go in and find, let's see, we'll look at a skeleton. Test skeleton. I doubt it would have what I'm looking for. Nope, it does not. Nice little skeleton, though. Hmm. Werewolf, wolf. Why not? We'll go to fox. Yeah, I doubt I'll find what I was looking for, but anyway. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out a lot of the other little things. I think the sound files for these little guys is somewhere else. But anyway, for static meshes, the sound you want, you can just easily find in a lot of these mesh files. So I can, let's see, go to, why not? We'll go to Solitude, and I'll just click on, what's this castle myth? Oh, I was about to say. It shows me the collision barriers too. That's what all these green, the green look is. Ooh. That, I'm guessing, is the LOD. Trying to find a ground area. Well, oh, wow. All right, let's see if this can work. Click on that. Yeah, it's for these bigger ones. It's a little bit more complicated, but you're still looking for a chunk. I mean, you can easily change the textures if you've already gone through the textures and edited them. You can always easily change those out. But as for the sound that they make when you step on them and everything, that is something different. You want to find the collisions. So I'm trying. That's what exactly I'm trying to find right now, but I'm actually having a little bit of problems when it comes to this. So that's probably going to be for another story unless you want to actually go and search for it yourself. But yeah, I'm actually unsure where to find the collision for those. It might be this one though, since now I see the collision. Uh, go all the way down. Ah, there it is. Oh, this one looks like two sounds. Matt Stone, Matt Stone's, Matt Stairstone. So I'm guessing that's for stepping up, and that's where it gets that stone stair. And then here is where the actual stone walk is. But alright, so yeah, we found that. So again, as you saw, this one was hidden within the 10 node. So yeah, for the well. So yeah, it might take a little bit to actually find the sound files. But as you saw, it was there. I've not looked that up, obviously. Otherwise, I would have been able to go straight to it. So, alright, everybody. I just wanted to show or explain how to actually, that it can be done and how to do it. And that it's a good way to, when you use the texture app, for me, like I said, Paint.net, and Nifscope, to be able to create your own version of a pre-existing mesh. So if you wanted to make, like I said, a field, something like that, you can create your own assets by doing that. So, all right, everybody. Till next time. Talk to you guys later. This is Mr. Nobody. Peace.